Hi everyone, it's Sarah. Welcome back to another card making tutorial. With Christmas only 5 days away, I wanted to show you all how to make a fast and easy gift card holder for those last minute gift cards that you have to get wrapped. This is what the front looks like, and they are held together with a belly band. So you would slide the belly band off and then your gift card fits right inside. How cute is that? So let's go ahead and get started making one of these. We're actually going to be making this exact same one today. So first, what we're going to need is a piece of cardstock cut at 6 by 5 1/4, and I'm using the DSP from the Candlelight Christmas set. And we're going to need our new fabulous trimmer. And if you missed my video last week, head on over to my blog at misslincolnsinkins.blogspot.com, and I did a tutorial last week of all the wonderful features that this new trimmer has. So what we're going to do is on the 5 1/4 side, we need to score at 3/4. So, and with our new trimmer, our scoring blade, remember, is the light gray blade. And we want to give our score a nice score line right there. So I'm going to run it back and forth a couple times. Then we're going to flip it over and score again at 3/4. On our 6-inch side, we're going to score at 1 1/4. And then we're going to slide our paper down and score at 3 3/4. So now we can set our trimmer aside. Once you get your scoring done, you're going to have 4 squares on your piece of paper. So what we want to do is we want to cut those squares out. And that's another reason why you want to make sure that you give your paper a good score, not only so it folds nicely, but so you can see the score lines. And when you get the dark paper, like the backing of this paper, they tend to be a little bit hard to see. So if you can't see the line, just give your paper a little fold and then cut right there on the crease. There we go. And then cut these last 2 squares right there. Perfect. So now your piece of cardstock should look like that. So what we want to do is we want to reinforce our score lines, and I want the red and green image on the outside, so I'm going to fold my score lines inward. And look at that. There is your gift card holder. Just like that. Now, me personally, I don't like these little flaps right here. It's just a personal preference. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take my paper snips and I'm just going to eyeball and snip just a little bit off. And you could leave them on there if you want to. You could corner round them or diagonal cut them, but I just don't like the looks of them. So I'm just going to go ahead and cut mine down. I got a little bit of an overhang there, so I'm just going to cut that off. There we go. So now we need to adhere our envelope up, but before we do that, we're going to take our 1-inch circle punch and we're going to punch out a half moon right there. And then that's so when it's closed, the person receiving the gift card can get their gift card out of the holder. So we want to put red sticky strip here, but for the sake of the video, I'm just going to use snail. But I would recommend using the sticky strip only because it helps hold it together better. And then fold that up like that. And there's your gift card holder. How simple was that? So I'm going to take my corner rounder punch and I'm going to corner round these edges right here just to give it a little bit more of an envelope look. And I went ahead and pre-cut a piece of Whisper White cut at 1 by 3.5, and I'm going to corner round just 2 of these corners and leave 2 squared. Take my snail that up, and I'm going to stick this right on the top. And this is where I would put my to, my from, and how much the gift card is for. And there you go. So now to hold this together, we need to make a belly band. So I'm using a piece of real red, and this is cut at 1 by 6. And I'm just going to stick this in the middle and then fold my belly band around it. And then that's going to give me my creases right there. And again, I would use sticky strip for this, but I'm just going to use snail for right now. Now when you fold this over, you want to kind of puff it up just to give it a little bit of give. So it's not super, super tight, but so it still holds it together. And then it slides like that. So for the front of my card, for the decoration, I'm using the 4 frame stamp set, and I'm using this frame right here. And the ink I chose today is the Gumball Green. So I'm just going to take my image and ink it up, and then put it down right there. And for my sentiment, I'm using the Petite Pear set, and I'm using the Merry Christmas right there. And I'm stamping that in basic black. There we go, and then put that right there. Take my decorative label punch and punch that out. A couple dimensionals. And then adhere this right to the front. And there you go. There's a simple last-minute gift card holder. So I hope you enjoyed, everyone, and until next time, happy inkin', and from the Lincoln family to yours, happy holidays.